Do not piss this next guy off or he will shoot you in the face and bury you in his garage. I've seen him do it. You know him as Donnie. Christian Brune, right there. She plays the mysterious Mrs. S, and she will ship you on a plane to God knows where if you don't watch out. Maria Doyle Kennedy. Good guy, bad guy, naked guy. He's played all three. Just call him Major Paul from now on. Dylan Bruce. Don't tease us like that. Don't tease us. He has the coolest loft in the history of lofts. Get your Felix on. It's Jordan. Golden Globe nominee, two-time Critics' Choice winner, full-time badass, the one and only Tatiana Maslany. So Tad, I remember going on set earlier this season and talking to you about halfway through, and you were all like, yeah, no, it's been a lot easier this season. I'm not having to do any multiple clone scenes, not as many. And I spoke to John and Graham, they're like, oh yeah, we totally burned her out last year, totally not gonna do that again. Cut to the finale. You're in like every scene and that insane 4-clone dance party. So what happened to carrying a lighter load in season 2? That looks crazy.
Oh, screw that. It was too fun. I mean, I don't know, the idea of a 4-clone dance party was like, what's that? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was just like kind of a dream when they said that was gonna happen. I was like so up for it, yeah.
Now I know you guys love interacting with Clone Club, of course. So I invited people to tweet me some questions as well to ask you guys, and I'm going to sprinkle those in throughout the panel. The first one we have is actually, it's from @DaltonRoss. Well, look at that.
How convenient.
This guy's a bit of a troublemaker, I'll just warn you right there. Let's see what he wants. Actually, it's not a question for you guys at all, but rather one directed towards Emmy voters, and it reads, what the hell is wrong with you? Tatya, I mean, I know you don't do what you do for awards and accolades and stuff, but I also know it's nice to be recognized for your peers. A lot of people have been talking about the snub again. I mean, what do you make of that whole hubbub?
I just think that we're at a point where television is extremely exciting. The stories that we're telling, the directors and the actors and the writers that are coming to TV are like the highest. You know, there's Oscar-winning actors leading TV series. So I just feel like really lucky to be at this point in history and in television history, making a show like this and in the company of shows like that. I you know, the Emmys is lovely and wonderful, but for me it's more hearing the response from the fans and seeing the fan art, and honestly, and being in this room is like, that's why we do it, you know?
All right. Well, you were amazing, and I'd say perhaps maybe no more amazing than the clip we're about to watch right now. Woo! You want to see what real terror looks like? Then check out the look on Sarah's face as she is reunited with her sestra. By the way, if it smells a bit funky in here, it's because I've been too scared to shower since watching that scene. It's just deodorant and baby wipes. That's all that's going on. I want to go over to Jordan for a second. Jordan, we saw some new dimensions to Felix's character, and we spoke about this earlier, some cracks sort of in the relationship at one point between him and Sarah, who he had always been there for, But he reached that point in season 2 after he learns about Cal, and he's had enough. And he said, there's no place for me here, and he takes off. I thought you did an amazing job, really, in that episode, and showing us some more layers to Felix's character. What was that like in season 2?
Whoa, that was a hard scene. We try when we get scenes like that, or when we're doing it at all. The goal is to not plan anything, to not to be careful how much precision you're applying to the scene, and that was something that kind of unfolded very unexpectedly. And we knew that we wanted a line in the sand to be drawn. We wanted to divide. There was going to be a fracture in the relationship, but we didn't know how it was going to play out. We didn't know how deep it was going to. We didn't know if there'd be resonance, if it would move the air, and I didn't have to. There was no acting required. I didn't have to do anything. Every time we went to go perform the scene, I just felt so bad for this poor guy who has put himself on the line every time for this girl that he cares a great deal about, and he feels so alone and so alien, and it's someone who's felt alone the majority of his life. So to feel that way because of his sister, to feel that way because of something that the person he loves the most, something that they're doing to him, that was a knock. That was a tough scene, but it was amazing at the same time too, because we get to see Felix without the mask and the theatrics and the flair. We just get to see the person underneath all that.
Yeah. While we're talking to Jordan, was anyone at our panel last year by chance? Well, for those of you who may remember, Jordan happened to show off his singing voice.
Oh God! No, don't. I specifically said I was not going to be doing that unless somebody showed up with a guitar and a capo.
He did a little Sparks fly last year, and let me just say, Sparks did fly. Sparks did fly. We'll let you off the hook for now, unless anyone has a guitar out there, just saying. We'll let you off the hook for now, but good stuff there. All right, so we all knew that Mrs. S had a mysterious past, right? We got a taste of that when she betrayed her was betrayed rather, by her old political pals. What did she do about it? Well, I think they got the point. Let's take a look.